Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, today's video I'm going to be entering into Hobbs Horror's Spooktacular contest. He has 4 questions. One is a two-parter that I'm going to be answering. If you don't already subscribe to his channel or haven't entered into his contest, I will be leaving his information down in my description box. So go ahead and go over and make sure you subscribe to his channel and enter into his wonderful contest. Okay, first question is, who is your favorite or favorites out of the Scream Queens, and what would you do in a haunted house with them to pass the time? I had to go ahead and look this up just to make sure that she was in fact a Scream Queen, just because she is more known as more in TV shows than in movies. I just wanted to double check just to make absolute sure, but she is considered a Scream Queen, and that is Sarah Michelle Gellar. And of course she is my favorite because of Buffy. That is one of my all-time favorite shows ever. But also, some of my other favorites would be Toni Collette, Vera Farmiga, as well as her sister. Sorry, her name is totally escaping me right now. But also Jamie Lee Curtis and Chloe Grace Moretz. But honestly, it would be just Sarah Michelle Gellar would be my pick. And to pass the time, I would actually like to ask her about her experience on Buffy, because I know that I think it was after the 2nd or the 3rd season that she actually absolutely hated being on Buffy. And I would just like to ask her, you know, like why, what happened, you know, like what was it like on set, and just about her experience on the show and what happened, because I am so in love with that show, and just so that would be what I would like to do to pass the time. Now, the second question, I actually had a lot of trouble coming up with the answer, because honestly, I am really not that creative. So, I hope this isn't considered cheating, but I did actually ask for some help with this one. But the question is what would you rebrand or rename your favorite candy? And my favorite candy, I don't remember what it was when I was a kid, but as of now, my favorite candy is the white chocolate Kit Kats. And I did ask Joe and Bryce. Joe was like me, he couldn't really think of anything. But Bryce actually helped me come up with vampire fangs for the little miniature ones, because those are actually the ones that I prefer, the little mini ones compared to the, you know, regular long-sized ones. So yeah, vampire fangs. Third question is, what was the coolest or weirdest thing that you would have ever seen at a Halloween event, or just something at some kind of Halloween theme, something that you've been to? Now, Halloween is my favorite time of the year, but it's also my lifestyle. So, like, Halloween for me is 24/7, 365. But unfortunately, I've never actually been really to many or really any real like Halloween events, or like haunted houses, or never been to any conventions, none of that kind of stuff, unfortunately. So I'm gonna say 3 things, but none of these things I've actually been to or had happen yet. But they're all stuff that I am planning on going to or have happen at some point. As everybody knows, I am obsessed, of course, with Nightmare Before Christmas. And I am originally from California. We moved to Texas when I was 15. And when I was living in California, I wasn't obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas like I am now. Because I have been to Disneyland before, and I don't know how long they've been doing this, but haunted house or haunted mansion ride that they have there. During Halloween time, they actually redo it into Nightmare Before Christmas. And I didn't actually know about this until maybe about a year or two ago. And so I really actually want to go back to Disneyland just to go and experience that ride when they redo it for Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that for probably the last 15 so years, I've never been married, but for my wedding, I actually want to have a gothic themed, Tim Burton-ish themed combination kind of thing, themed wedding. Just from pictures that I've seen of like the cakes and different wedding dresses and attire and all the decorations and everything like that. I just love that aesthetic, not just for wedding, but just in general. You know, that's how I like to dress too, but and decorate and everything like that too. So just that's how I would love to have my wedding. So that would be another event. And then the last thing is I don't know if anyone's ever heard of this, but Nightmare on 19th Street is a haunted house attraction that we have here in Lubbock. In Texas, it's actually considered to be the biggest like haunted attraction in all of Texas. I don't know where it lands like in all of United States or not, but it's 4 haunted attractions. This year we have Carnival, Krampus 3D, Dead Doll Island, and then there's one other attraction, but I can't remember the name of it right now. They are celebrating their 15th year anniversary. I wanted to go every single year that they've been open, but unfortunately I have never been able to make it out. And me and Joe have talked about going every single year we've been together. We've been together over 7 years, but this year we are actually going to go. Finally. So, we're going to either go not this coming weekend, but either next weekend or the weekend of Halloween. So finally going to experience a true haunted house. So I am super excited about that. So those are my 3 answers for that. And then the last question is, what is your favorite Halloween song that is not related to a movie? That one was actually really another hard one to come up with, and I don't actually know if either of these songs qualify as anything to deal with Halloween, but they do have Halloween or horror elements in them. But Black Number One by Typo Negative would be the first one, and then the second one would be A Little Piece of Heaven by Avenged Sevenfold. Those would be my 2 choices. Black Number One, you know, talks about Lily Munster and Nosferatu in it. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of that song. If you haven't heard A Little Piece of Heaven by Avenged Sevenfold, I highly recommend you listen to that song and especially watch the actual music video for it, because it is all drawn. And the song, I have to warn you, is pretty graphic. It talks about like a necrophilia, and there is a wedding involved too, and zombies, and it's really out there. But because of, I don't know, my twisted sense of humor in a way, I actually do want that to be my wedding song. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I think it's hilarious and in a way kind of romantic, and like I said, a twisted kind of way. I don't care what anyone else thinks. That has just always been, since I heard that song, God, how long ago was that? Like 11 years ago. I've been obsessed with that song and have now wanted that to be my wedding song. And I actually want to get an entire chest piece too when I can of A Little Piece of Heaven. And if you watch the music video, they have a little heater in there. You'll get the reference once you listen to the song and actually watch the music video. They have a little heater in there. And I want to get those on either side of the tattoo. Anyways, so those are my answers. Hope you guys enjoyed my answers. And yeah, I hope you guys will enter the contest as well. And Hobbs, let me know what you thought of my answers, and were any of them good? You know, sorry I kind of cheated, and hope those Halloween songs were at least in the realm of Halloween songs. Like I said, I don't know if they count or not, but that's what I could come up with. So, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video. All right, bye guys.